Here we are at Verint Engage 2023, and I am here with Jamie Meritt from Verint, Chief Product Officer. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Thanks for joining me. Great show so far. Lots on show. As you say, more than, 40 products in the portfolio nowadays. So I'm really interested in this launch of the Open CCaaS product this week. So
absolutely.
I was wondering if we could start there, Jamie. Just talk us through kind of the background and kind of the vision for Open CCaaS.
I mean, we view Open CCaaS really as the next generation of CCaaS, where the first generation started with a very telephony-first, telephony-centric approach. The majority of the value you get from a contact center as a service is not from the pipes, is not from the telephony. It's from all the automation that you can introduce to improve your customer experience, to reduce costs. So we think that's really what the focus for CCaaS should be. That it's open in all dimensions. It's open in how we approach our AI and deliver that to help automate workflows. It's open in how we connect your data together and make it available for the rest of your ecosystem. And most importantly, it's open from a best-of-breed perspective. We let you start anywhere. We let you start with market-leading applications. I mean, most of traditional CCaaS vendors tend to bring together great telephony with a bundle of applications that are not quite good enough. And we've really flipped that on its head and want to give you the best and market-leading applications in a best-of-breed way, let you choose where you start, and connect to whatever telephony and whatever infrastructure and whatever pipes you have.
Great. So it really feels like it's not one tool to rule them all anymore. It's an open platform. And we're seeing a lot more of that, aren't we, in the marketplace? With in terms of linking other CCaaS vendors into your Open CCaaS. How does that work exactly?
I mean, we have a tremendous great group of partners with the CCaaS community. We work largely with everyone. We work with Genesys, we work with Amazon Connect, we work with Five9, we work with we work with Avaya. You name a CCaaS vendor in the space, you name a telephony vendor in the space, we work with everyone. So that's why we're able to deliver a bring your own telephony solution. But as I said, I think the value that we deliver in combination with telephony is really what gets very exciting. So bring whatever you want. If you look at our enterprise customers very often have multiple telephony solutions in place. So we help them, we deliver value at the application level to their business users. They start where they need to start. They start where they're going to get the most value, and we connect to everything that's available across their ecosystem.
And from a customer perspective, can you bring on-prem equipment,
absolutely.
Contact centers and maybe even UC, PBX platforms into this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we connect to everything running in the legacy on-premises environments. We don't force them to move their on-premises stuff to the cloud. They do that at their own pace. They usually want to at some point, but there's no rush to do that. We can start out, deliver a tremendous amount of CX automation value connected to premises and cloud telephony at the same time. In some ways, our Open CCaaS is that normalizing layer above all their infrastructure. So it helps them transition from previous or legacy telephony into their future telephony solutions. It helps them support UCaaS solutions as well and have consistent approaches to compliance and analytics and everything else we do on top of all of our different infrastructure. I mean, that's the key, is that freedom and flexibility to choose what you need to do next. And where, what infrastructure you want to have in place.
Well, it sounds very exciting. It sounds almost like we are redesigning the category a little bit, especially with putting Verint at the core, I suppose, and your data lake or your data hub even at the core of the solution. So tell us a little bit more about that and its capabilities.
Sure. Are we redesigning CCaaS? I think CCaaS started out as contact center as a service, and then a bit of it, the term was hijacked to be telephony in the cloud. And I think these are really different things. If you look at a typical CCaaS RFP, 80% of it has nothing to do with telephony. It's digital channels, it's routing and orchestration, it's self-service experiences, it's knowledge, it's workforce engagement. We have market-leading capabilities across all of those areas, right? So our difference is, instead of having telephony at the core, really our core is built around AI and data. And AI and data drive tremendous business value. That's how we power CX automation. And all of our applications share that same core of AI and data. So as an example, when we brought generative AI into the solution inside of DaVinci, DaVinci is kind of our moniker for how we deliver AI across the platform. We built generative AI with ChatGPT once. We put it into the core of the platform. And then suddenly I introduced 4 different capabilities across 5 different applications that are taking advantage of generative AI capabilities. Because I only need to build it once. I train it on this core of data. We have a tremendous data asset, 20 years in the making, customer engagement data across all sectors, across 80 plus different languages. We train all of our models and all of our AI, whether it comes from our own proprietary AI mechanisms or commercial AI like GPT. We train it all on relevant data, and then we're continuously training that AI. All those bots are continuously training in the gym, and consistently getting better and better and more accurate against your specific data. So that combination of a market-leading data set that we train the initial AI on that creates the foundation, and then continuously training your AI to get better and better, and all the engagement data that's flowing through our system is really the key and what powers the entirety of the platform and allows us to connect really AI into the fingertips of users. How do you inject that right into their workflow without disrupting them? That's really where we focus in our platform.
It sounds really exciting, and here we are, in the chapel.
Yeah, we're getting married today.
We are, and it's really quite fitting, isn't it? Because it sounds like your products are all very tight knit, and certainly the Open CCaaS platform potentially marries a lot of these products together. So, is it fair to say? I mean, do your customers need to be adopting Open CCaaS, or can they continue to, carry on with Verint without the Open CCaaS platform in play?
I think most of our customers are on the path to adopt Open CCaaS. I mean, that's the difference in our approach. I'm not trying to sell you everything all at once at the same time. I'm trying to say, where are you going to get your next value? We have some customers, even some customers that haven't even transitioned to the cloud, but they're adopting capabilities from our Open CCaaS. They're adding DaVinci AI capabilities, working with their hybrid infrastructure. They're adding knowledge in the cloud. They're adding back office capabilities in the cloud. So as customers evolve and build out, what's their next important mission, what's the next thing that's going to generate the most value, they're already on that path to Open CCaaS.
Understood. Well, it's a great event. Thank you so much for inviting us, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, Rob. You too. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for having me.